to win. But have you guys heard of the 10% rule? So the 10% rule is the amount of mileage that you increase a week if you're a runner, or the amount of sets and reps you do if you're a strength client, or if you're training for strength. So for instance, my runners, we start at 6 miles, and we up it by 2. 1 mile you don't really see a lot of gain on. 2 is that kind of nice round number. Now if you're a strength client of mine, we would start out like 4 by 6. Then the next month we do 4 by 8. 8 is the most we go to. The next month is still with the same rep range, but you add 2.5 kilos. Because 2.5 kilos each side on top of the weight you're doing. So 40, it'll be 42.5 or 45, depending. That's the right amount. And then you do the same, 4 by 6, 4 by 8. Then you up the weight again. It's called progressive overload. And the same can kind of go for running as well. It's about progressive overload. You can do too much too soon, injuries occur. If you try to gain more than 10% mileage a week, injuries can occur. Then puts you in a sit back position where you're then feeling like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore, or you're either going to give up or you're just going to keep getting injured. So 10% each week is what you would want to increase, and the same with your strength training. Start out 4 by 6, then the next month 4 by 8, that's your 10%. Then the next month you go back down to 4 by 6, add 1.25 each side, that's 2.5 kilos, and do the same again, 4 by 6. Then the next month 4 by 8. This amount over time is going to stop you getting injured. Trust me, I've had my fair share of injuries running and doing strength work. 10% a week. You don't want to increase it by more. You can do less, but you're not going to see much gain. 10% a week. And if you're living in that ballpark where, yes, injuries might occur, but it wouldn't be from the training or the running that you're doing or the lifting that you're doing. It would be more down to technique. Are you running right? Are you lifting right? Those kind of things. So 10% a week. Give it a go, see how you go. If no one's told you today, you're an absolute legend. My website's in the description. If you need help with running, or you need help with strength work, or even if you've got an injury and you want to rehab it, hit me up. Website's in the description. Fully qualified. If you want to learn Olympic lifting, hit me up. I'm passionate about teaching people Olympic lifting. I love Olympic lifting, so I just can't do it. So website in the description. If you want a program for me, hit me up. Free consultation for everyone. And again, if no one's told you today, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget the 10% rule.